Hey everybody, I'm Blitz. Welcome back to the second episode of Pillars of Eternity. Last episode we ended up getting started. We kind of derailed from a tree being in the road, and now we are in here. And I guess our camp was attacked by bandits, and we are now trying to get away. As always, guys, this video is going to contain spoilers of the game, and it does have some questionable language. So, viewer beware. Let's get going. Straining against the gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step. You set your hands in the worn folds of a weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice, whatever that is. With the last bursts of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Continue. Heodin trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers who has been feigning death lunges for Heodin and topples him into the rocky ground. Oh, great. Restrained, Heodin lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. Despite the wind from your position, if you were to throw down your weapon at an attacker, you would have a good chance of hitting your mark. Oh boy. Grab your weapon and throw at the attacker. Grab a rock and hurl it at the attacker. Allow Heodin to break free. Let's grab the rock, since we don't want to lose our weapon. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Heodin loose. Lurching to his feet, Heodin clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. Uh-oh. But diving out into the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it, securing his other hand, and you pull with waning strength, and it feels though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. The hold just long enough for Heodin to set his feet, and you join you on the trembling ledge. Wow. There's a deep resonance in this swelling wind now. You feel as the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances as you dart beneath the old archway. The entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Wow, so we're going into the underground cavern now. I guess Heodin is alive. Heodin still has those bruised ribs, though. What was that?
A Beowick. Had to be.
What's a Beowick?
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside. Can you walk?
Alright, so he can walk. He's fine. He's got the bruised ribs. We could rest if we had a campfire stuff. We could rest. So we have our 1, 2, and 3. We need to reset 4 for all of them. So I can just hit 4 if I want to get all of them going. Perfect. Uh-oh, what's this? Lower level of the ruins been blocked by a fallen rubble. Alright. Let's see. If we crouch, it's going to be better. Be little sneaky little monsters. Always good to be sneaky going through ruins like this. Uh-oh.
That should be far enough.
Aw.
But what now?
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
What happened out there? She shakes her head. Windstorm. Of the kind they only get in Irglafath. Not many people live through them. It's hard to know what's true. They have a Beowick. To them, it's the god's way of reaping the souls of the land that couldn't find their way out. But they take the living soul as soon as the dead one. What's yours? Who attacked us? That would be the locals. Hut dwellers warned us about look to be fangs of Glalwain, who are the twitchiest of the lot. They go ruin to ruin looking for fights with colonists. Okay. And they said that we trespass? I don't believe that. Odima would never allow it. But as much as the fangs are hotheads, they don't attack without being provoked. Either way, they saw something and got the wrong idea, or there's looters in here with us. That's not something we need right now. Great. So there's looters in here. What about everyone else in the caravan? They're probably dead. The wheels got a hold of them. Gods grant them better luck with their next lives. You don't seem to be upset. Maybe you just know me well enough to know what upset looks like. And maybe I've seen worse, too. Seen worse and keep walking. Because there's nothing that can be done. And what's the cause of other people you care about who still need you? Alright, let's go. Takes a step forward, his knee buckles, and before anyone can catch him, he stumbles to the ground, his cheek striking the time-worn cobbles. Great, so his ribs are hurting. On unsteady lung, he crawls up his way into the wall, back to his feet, and the stance is shaky. Like a sailor walking on land after a sea for a long time. Or me trying to walk in any boat.
Could we maybe stay here and rest a few hours? I've lost some blood. It seems quiet off to the left. Might be a place to rest there.
Okay, so he wants to camp out.
I hate to say this, but we can't afford to stay put. Those Glonfathens were riled about something. Could be we got company in here. Looters will be armed and ready to kill, and there's probably a lot of them. We can't be caught sleeping in their beds.
Please, I just need to lie down for a while. Then we can move as fast as you want.
Okay, one of them wants to stay and one of them wants to leave.
Hear me. We are gonna die in here if we don't get moving and get this place figured out before the looters come back. We've either got to find the exit or a damn good place to hide.
Okay, so we need all three of us at full strength. That's true, but if there are looters and we don't want those guys following us in, so let's just keep going. Press on.
I'll do my best.
Let's hope he doesn't die, which he might. Oh, we do get a new quest. Addendum added to a quest. Okay, the ruins of Cilant Elise. Escape the ruins, and Herde needs rest. Okay, have to find my way through the ruins for safety. All right.
Yeah?
Let's see. Let's crouch down. Alt key crouches. See if there's anything up to the left. So he said we could go up to the left to rest. So it could be something good up here. Good restful area.
Someone else has been here. We should move.
Boxes.
How can I help?
Let's go loot these boxes.
Yeah?
Oh, more travel. We got a mace and hammer and chisel. If I right click on that, simple iron hammer and chisel used for chipping away at the hard surfaces, particularly the ones that display structural weaknesses. Huh. It's kind of neat. And we'll see what Blitz finds. Looks like a shield and a torch. Interesting. Okay, we'll continue to stealth out of here. I think we can speed it up. I'm hoping he doesn't break down. It's just bruised ribs, though. He's not actively bleeding out. Camping supplies. So we can do 3 different camps now. That's kind of cool. If we come up here, what happens? Usually when you enter a room, something interesting happens. Oh, this must be a long corridor. Check the map. Yeah, must be. How about this way? Uh-oh, what's that? Zaurip? Could we just talk to him? He's not mad. We'll go talk to him.
Got it.
Oh, he's... Okay, there we go. Trembling, a sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobby elbows and thin ribs show through his scaly flesh, but you recognize it as a Zarup. It watches you, cautiously breathing. Raise your arms and stand still. Cocks his head and approaches you. A soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. Is it like a purring? Creature sniffs around and finds nothing of interest. It steps back and resumes its defensive posture. It's okay. Recoils, finger still wrapped around its spear. Cocks his head and approaches, clicks again. Back away. Okay.
No problem.
I guess it's friendly. Is there something here?
Shh.
There's a loot chest. Can we go get it? He sees us. We don't really need to. Let's go loot it. A bow, some lockpicks.
Yeah?
All right. Oh, what? I guess it doesn't like us like I thought it would. Never mind. I guess we'll just kill it. Oops. You attack with this, like that. Then you can blind. We'll do the blind. Then you can just stab. Oh, we missed on the knockdown. Try it again. I guess that didn't go so badly. And then disengage from combat again. It takes a little longer than I would like it to. Can I loot it? There we go. We got a little dagger, or a spear, one-handed spear. It does pretty good damage. It's a little bit slower, I would think, though. We need to look through these things. And then, was there anything else here?
Never know I'm here.
Guess not. Continue down this path. Oh, there's a dead guy. Do we want to go left or right? He's got a bow thingy, relief gem. Brilliant blue has been sculpted to look like an eye. Huh, that's cool. And a tattered journal. Folio is torn in several places. One later entry is still legible. I can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice and I've got my hands on a genuine Egwithin artifact. The fellow who said it was pretty nothing. As far as he's concerned, he's not willing to go digging around some ruins. But if he's right about this gem leading to the hidden treasure, then that's worth sneaking past a few painted elves. I'll head to the thing in the morning. Just a matter of finding this relief he was talking about. Interesting. We got torches, so let's take that. Do we want to go left or right? Let's go left first. Uh-oh. What's that?
Those tiles look suspicious. Let's be careful.
Okay.
Found something.
Oh, trapped.
Found something.
Okay, that's not good.
Found something.
Hey, there's a door.
Yeah?
Let's open that up. Ooh. So those are all trapped tiles. That's little... Hey, you open up. I did not tell you you could close.
Those symbols. Just like the tiles.
A symbol of a patterned circle is described on this pillar. An unlit brazier sits at its base. It could be lit if you had the means. Well, you have a torch. Fire swiftly, winding their way upwards. Oh. Well, let's light them up. This might be a totally dumb idea, but that's fine.
What
Get
you
everyone
need?
together.
Yeah? No problem.
Oh, yeah. Click it.
How can I help?
Click it. Is that everything? Is that all of them?
No problem.
There's nothing else up here, was there?
They'll never know I'm here.
Hey, what's this? Mural must be ancient, yet the colors are still bright and vivid. Ooh. I feel like there's going to be a boss in this next room. Maybe not. Maybe so. Big room. Dead guy. Black ooze. They're seeing us. They see us. See, this is if I had like a wizard, I could just nuke them.
How can I help?
Tell you what. Let's go blind that one. And blind this one. And you won't do much. We'll just knock one down. That sounds good. Oh, he saw. I think we're all queued up, ready to go. Okay, that one's blinded. And almost dead. Oh, this one got knocked down. And he's blinded. Wow. That was quick and painless. Now let's loot him up. This is going to be the boss fight now. I hope. There's a dead guy. We'll see what's in there. Jasper. Ooh, and a big pole axe. That's awesome. Okay, let's crouch down
Never
again.
know I'm here.
Continue up. Wow, that's a
That
creepy
muck
statue.
on the wall.
Vicious and oily. This muck clings to everything it touches. What is that? Vicious slick of something dark and tar-like runs down the wall. The shapes bulge in the ooze, suggest something lies beneath it, but you can't tell what. Oh, that's a face. You rinse the ooze away, revealing an intricate relief of a man's face. The sunburst surroundings has it chipped. It is chipped in many places, but the details of its head, from the light curls of the hair to the ridge of the pointed ears, still showcase remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket. We had an eye, yeah. The chamber begins to rumble. Uh-oh. Stray rocks dancing across the floor. Finally, a large section of the wall gives way. Yeah. Oh. Oh, it's a black ooze. Just kill it.
What you need?
It's got a ranged attack. We'll blind it, and then we'll kill it dead. Oh yeah. Get that thing wrecked. And there is a bag in here. Perfect. I'll have to go collect that thing. Ah. Ooh, minor cloak of protection. Fortitude, reflex, and will. That sounds like a really good thing for Blitz. Let's put that on him. Click those. What's this? More ooze. Is there anything else? I know if you hit Alt,
Would you look at this?
you can occasionally find some hidden stuff. I think that's just a graphical glitch. Over the wall going down, so we can still sense the wall a little bit. Okay. We'll just run normally. There's going to be a boss out here. I can smell it. I don't see anything else. Oh, wow. So we disarmed the trap. Or some of it, anyway. We could actually disarm it, couldn't we? Yeah. Some of these aren't trapped. Okay, you're there? No. No.
Ouch.
Great. Ah. Unpause. Did we lose? Sort of. Wow, we survived. Note to self, do not step on the trap. Wow. That was bad. They get knocked out, so we almost died because Blitz was still alive. That's... I guess he's not detecting him?
Found something.
Ah, that's why we weren't. Okay, let's just get rid of all of these so I can walk across. Now, can Blitz disarm traps? Yeah, he can. Yeah, we'll get rid of all these. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah?
That's so much better. So we are down a little bit on health. I think we'll be fine. That's a nasty little trap. Ooh, fresh air.
We found an exit.
Great.
Sounds like the storm passed too.
Spiders.
Yeah?
They see us. Now you're actually louder, aren't you?
Yeah?
Yeah, whatever. We don't have any ranged attacks. We'll just blind these two. Oops. Attack him with this. Then you can attack with this. And then 3, 2, we'll try knocking down. Nice, he's down. Oh, he's dead already. Wow. Spiderling is down too. Perfect. Spiderling 2 is down too. Now I guess we could go through there. We can continue down. I feel like this is the end up here, but we have a little area to explore this way. So let's crouch down. See if there's anything else for us to find. Through the dungeon.
I could scout ahead, see what's around the corner.
You could, huh? I think we'll... Oh, a whelp. Hey, can you...
No problem.
Can you get a sneak attack? Does that actually did a sneak attack? No.
Yeah?
I thought you had sneak attack available as a additional thing.
Got it.
43 damage.
Got it.
Wrecked. So now, oh, what does that mean? You can see down here too. We are getting bestiary progress. So we're getting as we're killing these things and exploring them, we're getting a little XP on the bestiary on it. So that's kind of neat. And then we have the typical everything. We can read through everything that's already happened if we miss something. So we need you to knock down, and then we need you to blind. I don't think your blind is up. Oh, he just stunned us. Okay, hold up. Oh, that's what it was. That's what that symbol was. It was for, he was doing some sort of attack. Queuing up an attack. There's a door. Ah! A crack runs through the wall from the floor to the ceiling. A light gust of air passes through it. Push the wall, use the hammer and chisel. Yeah, we have that. You set to work, the crack begins to lengthen and you widen your efforts, but the process is more taxing than you expected. Sweat beads to your forehead and your muscles begin to ache. Continue chiseling. After several long moments, you begin to see through it. One final tap, with several blocks of the stone shift and then tumble loose, clearing a gap wide enough to pass through.
No problem.
And now we're fatigued. Uh-oh. Eastern Reach is a dangerous place with lurking enemies. Enable scouting mode.
Stay quiet.
So we had minor fatigue, major fatigue, and critical fatigue. Uh-oh. I wonder if we could take a nap here now.
Yes?
Let's take them out. Oops. It is kind of weird. I want to click up here, but you have to click on the circle below. He knows we're here. Get in here, brother. Oh, that didn't hit.
Need?
There. There we go. Take him down. Perfect. No loot. Continue on. Okay, we were at this place already.
Stay quiet.
Is there anything here? Just a hatchet. Alright. We speed it up. We'll go back up and out of the dungeon. If that truly was the exit. So we did this circle over here. So I guess we could have found that hole in the wall and gone completely past that trap. That makes sense. We're in like major fatigue now. Uh-oh. Big spider. And he sees us.
What you need?
Let's try
Yeah.
blinding. Let's blind the little one. We're gonna blind the big. Actually, let's blind the little one with you,
How can I help?
and then we'll blind the bigger one with you, and we'll try a knockdown attack on the big one. So this little spider's blinded. Health bar's flashing red. He just got attacked big time. Okay, this should be good. Should be able to take him down. Perfect. Alright. Wow. We got messed up a little bit. Ooh, there's some loot in here. Looks like a spider leg.
Sure.
And then if we crouch, we might be able to find something more. Now the question is... Ooh, a rapier. And bloodstone. The question is, do we want to continue out of this dungeon? Large bats the size of chickens are strung in the web. Do we want to continue out of this dungeon, or do we want to rest in here? Because that was definitely the exit.
Be quiet.
There's a dead dude. Ooh, that's a cool hat. Helm. Just a hat. Nothing else. Ooh, Jasper and Agate. Nice. I tell you what, let's get out of here, and then as soon as we get out, we'll get into something new, probably a cutscene, and then we'll rest. All recipes on the enchant. Alright, not a cutscene. Oh, there will be one. Ta-da, cutscene. 4 figures stand silhouetted before an otherworldly apparatus. An ancient structure of chiseled adra, and metallic veins, indestructible and ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in the midst of what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash, the other figures gaze upon it what might be that word. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. Contemplation. That's the word. The face of the man of the figures is distantly visible, framed by long tendrils of oily gray hair, tinged dark at the ends, and a thick beard, that seems to obscure all trace of emotion. His faded robes are embroidered with runic language unlike anything you have ever seen, and the head is covered with a strange black headdress, with 2 protrusions jutting out, one on either side like the wings of some profane and malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book. Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
So that's a little bit weird. That dude's like a stone statue. Wow. What's happening? For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then, all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land. The pain wells into your back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black, unconscious void. So it exploded on us. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and doomed. Its walls are lined with Audra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end of the great pillar of Adra pierces the floor from below like a ragged spike, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined, the work perhaps of a prodigious but fevered mind. Prodigious? Whatever that word is. Our thoughts are yours and not yours, and then they seem to exist before you think them, and then They are all questions, pressing questions, troubled questions, questions that must be answered, or, at the base of the pillar now you see a man with a thick gray beard in a ceremonial robe, his oily hair tucked beneath a black cowl and strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him now, at a pace that is hurried while trying to not appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all. The question spins in your mind, madly in your mind. Oh, okay. Guess we didn't get to ask. Oh, wow. You awaken to find your malice has broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flits through your periphery, but when you take a look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that way. An involuntary paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it must be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures of the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. Hadion and Casilika lie bloody in the uneven cobbles, their bodies twisted unnaturally in death. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. Okay, so it was probably a good idea that we didn't go ahead and rest beforehand, because they died.
Won't get far like this.
We just done looted them. Okay, let's this is a really good time to take a pause, because we did level up. You can see here we got leveled for questing, and there's our little crazy smurf. He looks pretty sweet. I gotta say, he looks pretty sweet. I like it. So we do get skills. Skill ranking up is interesting in the game. We could do, you can see it goes up 2, and then we get 3 points to advance, and then we spend 6. But if we did, say, if we did this, and we had 1 left down here, that 1 point would not carry over. So what we want to do is we want to get, like, for this guy, we want to get our mechanics, and we want to get our stealth up, right? So this would be 3 points there. We can put 4 and 4 into our stealth and mechanics. Or survival is consumables. There is an enchanting thing that you can enchant your weapons. There's also crafting, a little bit of crafting you can do in the game. And we can look into that in a little bit. But you see we have 0 points left. And I think that's going to be okay. We could do more in athletics. That's less combat fatigue. I'm not so concerned about that because we're going to get other party members here in a little bit. But we have mechanics in our stealth. That's kind of what we want this guy to be, is a stealthy trap finder that does a lot of fast damage and interrupts. So we're going to use those two. We're going to spend our 3 and 3. That's going to be awesome. Aha! And here's the things that I really like. These are talents. Talents, we get class. We get 1 talent point. And if we click on that, it says 1 remaining. So backstab. You get... it's +2 damage, or 2 times damage when you're done from stealth or invisibility. So if you open up with that, it's pretty good. You have to be within 2 meters. That's a really powerful one. And then there is something here. We get weapon focus that gives us accuracy, which is our additional chance to hit. So we could do, if we wanted daggers, like I kind of want 2 daggers because they're fast. We could use, and there are pistols and blunderbuss in here. We could get this one, so we could get noble. We could use daggers, rapiers, mace, scepters, and rods. You get +6 accuracy. And then the 2 weapon style, we can also get higher attack speed when using 2 weapons. There's defensive stuff here. Hold the line, which is +1. Enemy engaged. You get a little reflex, little fortitude, will, and then weapon and shield, and then graceful retreat, which is defense when running away, sort of, or disengaging. Then there's utility, fast runner, which is, this could be really good if he's going to be stealth and running around, +5 defense when going. There's Scion of Flame, which is a damage reduction to fire. This is damage reduction to shock, and I think it's actually a little bit of, we give a little extra shock damage, but we don't have any shocking stuff for this guy. Corrode damage, I think corrode damage is one of the better ones too. Then Rime is freezing. Quick switch, you can switch between weapons more. Wound binding. And you get some healing, and then field triage. You can do another heal. So we have 2 like utility heals, and we get some defensive, offensive, and then this thing. We're gonna pick that one. We're gonna pick the backstab. I want to get that first. Actually, the 2 weapon style could be really good. I think I'm gonna do that one, the 2 weapon style, so we'll be dual wielding a lot. So we picked that. We didn't get any new class unlocks, and that is perfect. Next thing I want to do is go through, look at this gear. We're going to do that together. Character, you can see the character skills. Party and personal. We don't actually have a party right now. If I hit I for the inventory, then we can see. There actually is a stash down here. So we have all these other daggers. I think we are... we have the saber now. So let's see. The cloak of protection, let's put that on. That is the neck piece. That is actually... you can put amulets on there too, so they share. Then we have a helmet, which doesn't really do anything except cover up our sweet hairdo. Because it doesn't do anything. It's just a helmet. And we have scaled armor, which is less. Put that in there. These are the same things we're wearing, I think. A little bit lesser. We aren't going to use any bows. So you can put that there. We do have this rapier. I wanted to check that out. Look at these different daggers too. Oh, I got a cough stuck in my throat. Okay, we could pick the rapier, which is saber. It does a little faster, but less damage. And it's still deflection. So I guess we'll stay with what we got for items right now. And we're going to end the episode with that. So I hope you've enjoyed, and keep your stick on the ice. We'll catch you next time.